Good morning, everyone. I look like crap. I just woke up, obviously. Now, I figured I'd vlog about this because it's kind of personal and I don't know, it's still fresh in my brain. So sorry for the no makeup. I still have anime hair, except it might be a little bit more. Until you want to say hi? You want to say hi? Hi. I'll just do it this way. Okay. So, I had my first dream about my dad since he passed away. And, I don't know, it was kind of like, it was a weird dream, but it was very fitting. And what's weird is that I haven't had a dream about my father in a long time. And I know that when my stepdad died, my mom could never, I look like shit. She said that she's never had a dream of him, that she hasn't seen him at all in any dreams. And I did see him right after he passed with my stepfather. And what was weird was, and I don't know if it's because I was thinking of him, but I'm thinking about him a lot. I have his obituary on my fridge, and I took Bento downstairs, and she rarely goes downstairs. But I took her downstairs, and I let her look at the photo, like I was talking to her, because I always talk to her like she's a human. So I'm like, look, Bento, that's my dad. And I just got kind of emotional and started crying. And I don't know. And when I was like praying, I pretty much just said that, let him know that I miss him and I hope he's in a better place. So, and this is funny because I went to the store and very quickly picked up some medication and a pack of cigarettes. And the cigarettes, let me see if I can, oh, in your face. In your face. I think I left it downstairs. No. Oh, it's gonna hurt to get out of bed. I think I left it downstairs. Crap. And this whole video is pointless unless I show you what I'm talking about. Pause. Did you hear Bento yawn? Okay. So I went and I got what I needed, which took forever, but for you, it took like a millisecond. So my dad was a collector, kind of like me, which is also known for hoarding. And I bought a pack of cigarettes, and I usually get like a hard pack of cigarettes, but I decided to get a soft pack. So to use something that he gave, well, he didn't give it to me, I took it. Because we all kind of took stuff that was things that would remind us of our father, all me and my other sisters. And I have like a box of stuff downstairs. And I'm the only one that smokes, I think. And it's this. It's really pretty, right? He picked it up at what does it say at the bottom? Park Industries, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, you say. He picked it up at a, probably a garage sale, because he lived for garage sales. Didn't go to thrift stores much. His was garage sales. He'd wake up like at 6 in the morning to go to garage sales. And this is for cigarettes. So, one-handed. You get a soft pack of cigarettes, put it in there, You put the case over and on my face, close it. Okay, and then it's got a slide. But I thought it was cool. So, no one in my, like my sister don't smoke, my dad does. So, when I would go see him, he would ask, I don't remember him using this, but I know that he kept it in his office desk all the time. And I loved it, so I figured I'd be able to keep it with me every day and remember him. And that's kind of cheesy, but I don't know. I just decided, I mean, he passed on April 2nd, and we're already in June. And I didn't even plan on using it. I just kind of grabbed it, and I don't know. I had like this warm and fuzzy feeling ever since I started using it. And then I dreamt about him. And the dream was so weird. It was about him not knowing that he was dead. That I went over there and I could see him. And I kept telling people, like, don't you see Dad? Like, they're like, no. What's he doing? And I'm like, well, he's walking around and doing things normally. Like, and he was getting mad because nobody was talking to him. And so the whole time I'm trying to convince him that he's dead. And the weird thing is that, I don't know, like, it was weird. It's like, it started at his house in Harlem. Like, he lives in a different city than I do. He lives in a city called Harlingen. And it started there, but then it moved over to where I live, where the house that I grew up in. And he's just like, well, then if I'm dead, I'm going to rip this thing off the wall. And I'm like, Dad, we removed that from the wall a long time ago. And he's like, well, then why is it here? I was like, well, you're just seeing things. I was just like, look, drop it and nothing's going to fall. And he would drop it, and then suddenly he would realize and look like at the wall and be like, whoa, it disappeared. So he started to accept the fact that he was dead. And I kept telling him, I'm like, Dad, you need to move on. Like, you don't want to sit here and wander and keep doing the same things over and over again. Which they call it, what is it called? It's got a certain name to it, where a spirit will haunt a place, but a residual spirit. They'll haunt the place, but they keep reliving the same moment over and over again. And I was just like, Dad, you do not want to become one of those ghosts, so I need you to move on. And he started being mean to me. And then we made up. And then he said he was finally going to move on. He was just in denial. Like, first, it was like he didn't believe me. And then he got mad. And then he was in denial. And then he got mad again and then accepted it. And he moved on. So, kind of a weird dream. Some of the parts were involved where he said that he was going to meet me up on the roof. And something about meeting me up on the roof to go talk or something. And it turns out that when we were going up onto the roof, it was like unsturdy and it was going to fall into a river or something. I don't know why that was. And I ended up yelling at him going, I could have died, Dad. What's your problem? He's like, well, I don't want to hear your bullshit about you telling me that I need to move on. Because that was my dad's favorite line. Bullshit. Everything was bullshit. Whenever he was mad. Bullshit. That's what he would say. But yeah, he was being himself in my dream. And it was me telling him to move on. So, I don't know. I thought I would vlog about it. Very interesting. Sorry I look like crap. I just woke up. But, yeah. I miss him a lot. but I can at least talk about it and not cry anymore, so that's definitely a plus. The antidepressants are working. But on a lighter note, let me show you something. Okay, so I got Bento a new toy. Well, I got it a long time ago. Sorry for the unsteady camera view. Come over here, Bento. She's getting all excited. I got her this hedgehog, and I have to hold it up high because she's going to try to get it. And when you squeeze it, it doesn't sound like your average squeaker. So she goes nuts for it. Look. Oh, you want it? Oh. Arr, arr. You like it? Arr. But yeah, so sorry for the long video. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like. I don't know why you'd subscribe on this one because this one's kind of a weird / depressing one. But thanks. Was I covering the mic? I do that so well. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.